First type of transformer. Step down. પછી કોપર સેવિંગ હતો. કોપર સેવિંગ કેટલું થાય છે? K. What is the K? K શું? Transformer ratio which is V2 by V1, M2 by M1 or I1 by I2. અને જે ઓટો ટ્રાન્સફોર્મરની અંદર કોપરનું સેવિંગ છે એ ઓર્ડિનરી ટ્રાન્સફોર્મર કરતાં કે જેટલું હોય છે, જેટલો રેશિયો હોય એટલું એનું સેવિંગ હોય છે. ઓકે, એન્ડ વેઇટ ઓફ ધ auto transformer to the weight of the ordinary transformer, that ratio is 1 minus K. Okay, all the rest of the things is very simple. Another important thing was how we will derive copper saving. Volume of the copper, it is area times cross-sectional area times length, and cross-sectional area directly proportional to current, and length can be determined by the number of turns. So area into length is same as current into turns. Okay. In ordinary transformer, two windings are there, something like this. Here N1, N2, current I1, I2. Okay. Addition of this N1, I1 plus N2, I2, that is the weight of the copper. And in auto transformer, only one single winding is there. Okay. So copper saving will be more in auto transformer as compared to ordinary transformer. Okay. So two parts are there. One is the theory for the auto transformer and another is the copper saving for the auto transformer. The copper saving કેટલું થાય છે એની theory છે અને એક auto transformer ની theory છે. One important thing, here we have made our mistake. Okay, current I1 is here, then I2 goes in this direction, then this will be I1 minus I2 downward. Okay, if opposite current flowing in this way, if you want to show the opposite current, then that is negative of I1 minus I2. જે આપણે લાસ્ટ ટાઈમ નેગેટિવ ઓફ I2 minus I1 કરી દીધું, જેથી પ્રોબ્લેમ થયો તો પણ બાકી અહીંયા ઠીક થઈ ગયું. ઓકે, એટલે અહીંયા I1 minus I2 નો નેગેટિવ લઈએ તો નેગેટિવ ઓફ I1 minus I2 and that will be I2 minus I1. Okay, negative I1 minus minus plus I2. Okay, so that is the thing regarding to the auto transformer. Today we are going to discuss something. Okay, so here it is equivalent circuit. Of single phase transformer. Okay, so you remember that we have a winding here. Two windings are there. This symbol represents the core, iron core. Secondary winding is there. Okay, then there will be resistance R1 and inductance of the winding. This resistance and inductance for this point, we just represent it separately. Then we also derive magnetizing component. So that was here parallelly. R0 and XL0. Okay, supply voltage is V1 on this side. What is the current in this direction? I1. Okay, I1 is made up of two current, I0 and I2 dash. So we will represent I0 here, no load current, and I2 dash is equivalent current for secondary. And then there will be secondary resistance, secondary inductance, okay, and the current will be I2. And that terminal voltage is V2, and here back EMF E1, and here is V2. Clear है आपकी वस्तु? मैग्नेटाइजिंग कंपोनेंट, वाइंडिंग ना रेजिस्टेंस અને इंडक्टिव रिएक्टेंस. Okay. Now the idea is that this portion is very small, alright, and on primary side current will flow from here, then drop is also small, so we can say whatever the supply voltage is here, approximately equal to voltage will appear here, approximately. Otherwise what will happen? Some of the current flow in this direction, there will be the drop, voltage drop in this resistance, voltage drop in the inductance. એટલે રેઝિસ્ટન્સ અને ઇન્ડક્ટર બંનેમાં વોલ્ટેજ ડ્રોપ થાય છે અને બહુ સ્મોલ છે. એ સ્મોલ છે તો V1 માંથી જે વોલ્ટેજ ડ્રોપ થાય એ બાદ કરી દો તો જેટલા વોલ્ટેજ બચે that voltage will appear here. તો એ વોલ્ટેજ જો સ્મોલ હોય તો તમે આ પોર્શનને ઉઠાવીને અહીંયા લખી શકો અને આ પોર્શનને ઉઠાવીને અહીંયા લખી શકો અથવા તો અહીંયાથી ઉઠાવીને અહીંયા ડ્રો કરી શકો. ઓકે, સર્કિટ એન્ડ નેટવર્કનો કોન્સેપ્ટ છે. આ સમજાય છે ને? If in series voltage will be here, in parallel voltage will be same, in parallel current will be added, okay, and in series current will be same, okay. Now I want to transfer this resistance in this side. Why would you do that? Because let's say R1 is 1, R2 is 2 ohm. Okay, I1 on primary 10 ampere. If step down transformer is there, step up transformer is there, then I2 will be 5 ampere if the transformer is 1:2. Transformation ratio 1:2, that means voltage will be doubled on this side and rather than the primary side. 1:2 માં મતલબ એ થાય કે V1 કરતા અહીંયા ડબલ વોલ્ટેજ આવે, that is the meaning of 1:2. તો અહીંયા જે કરંટ છે એના કરતા અડધો કરંટ અહીંયા આવે, 10 એમ્પિયર તો અહીંયા 5 એમ્પિયર. So energy, total energy consumed by the transformer in this resistive portion only, that is I1 square R1 and I2 square R2. Okay, so here I1,
sir, frequency the same as
yes, frequency also I1 square R1 10 square into 1, that is 100 joule. Okay, I1 square R. Then here I2 square R, so I2 square R2, what is I2? 5 square into 2, that is 50 joule. So what is the total energy?
50 joule.
150 joule. 100 this one, 50 this one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, if I want to transfer this resistance on this side, okay, so that will happen I1 square R1. એવું કરવું છે કે આ પોર્શન કાઢી નાખીએ, અહીંયાથી એક એવો રેઝિસ્ટન્સ આના જગ્યાએ અહીંયા મૂકીએ બદલીને કે જેથી આ કરંટ અને આ જે નવો રેઝિસ્ટન્સ આ બાજુથી આ બાજુ લાવે R2 ના કહેવાય કે આ બાજુ લાવે છે તો અહીંયા R2 ડેશ એટલે પ્રાઇમરી બાજુ લાવે અને એટલી વેલ્યુ આપીએ કે જેથી આ ટોટલ પાછું આટલું થઈ જાય 152. બરાબર, તો આ બધી કેલ્ક્યુલેશન કરવી આપણે. We don't need to do this calculation on separate side. Only this side we have the numerical value, then we can get all the things. Why? Because this is a transformer. voltage will transform with the ratio, current will transform with the ratio, all the thing will transform with the ratio. Then we can transform resistance, inductive reactance, and together impedance and impedance, right? Together impedance can also be transferred from one side to another side. So no mathematical calculation will gonna be wrong, everything will gonna be right. Okay. Alright, so what is the ratio of 1:2? Then you can do this. This is 100 joule, correct? I1 square R1 100 plus I1 square. What is I1? 10 R2 dash. So what I will do here?
Yes, it is.
No, I will do here 1 R2. Then it is, and then this quantity is higher, okay, and it is going from here to there with transformation ratio n2 by n1. So I would have to multiply or divide with the k, and this is related to I square, so I have to take a square of that ratio. So what is the n2 by n1? K. And what is the n1 by n2? 1 upon k. So I will do here 2 by 1, transformation ratio 2 by 1, sorry 1 by 2, and take it square, and R2 as it is. So see now what happened, 100 joule is as it is, plus 10 square is 100, 1.4, R2 is 2. Okay, so 100 1 by 2 100 into 40, that is equal to 40. Clear? I have adjust the factor. And what is this 1 by 2? 1 upon k. Voltage ratio, turns ratio, current ratio. That is 1 by 2 is 1 upon k, because k is equal to 2 by 1, n2 by n1, and this is n1 by n2. So what I will do now, that R2 dash is nothing but R2 divided by k square. Am I right? K is n2 by n1, so n1 goes upper side divided by n2. That will be the relation. So if I want to transfer the resistance from secondary side to the primary side, then what I need to do? I need to divide that secondary resistance with k square. Now if I want to transfer R1 on this side, okay, then that resistance will become R1 dash, and original value was R1, and now you have to multiply with the k, not divide it, because in this side you have to divide the resistance transformer, then on this side you need to multiply with the k square. Are you getting this concept? So this is what we call R2 dash. Secondary winding resistance transferred on primary side. Secondary side resistance which is transferred on primary side. That is the meaning of R2 dash. Same here, R1 dash. Okay, and now I want to draw this whole diagram in a one single circuit. I want to remove this magnetic coupling. Then the same thing will look like this. R1 X7 I will shift this portion on this side. then here is the one point, then R2 dash, that is transformed from this side, then XL2 dash, which is this one transformed on this side, and then there will be the node. And that will be K times V1. Okay, because V2 is equals to V2 by V1 is equals to K. Okay, so V2 is equal to K times V1. So this voltage V2 I can represent as K times V1, because we take all the things on primary side. So I want to give the number as a 1 every, and dash is represented, it is come from the secondary side, and this is same R0 XL0. Okay, and here is the current now I1. Now no need to mention the current I2, because now everything has been scaled accordingly, that you multiply with the I1, you will get the same result, like this. Okay, this is called the meaning of transformation. So this is the circuit, transformer equivalent circuit transformed on primary side. So this is called equivalent circuit. Transfer on primary side. આખી સર્કિટને તમે પ્રાઇમરી બાજુ ટ્રાન્સફર કરી દીધી છે, બરાબર?
સર
યસ,
R2 ને આપણે સર પ્રાઇમરી સાઈડ મૂવ કરાવી છે, તો ત્યારે હંમેશા સિરીઝમાં જ જોડવાનું કે
સિરીઝમાં
ઓલવેઝ
વાર
બીકોઝ કરંટ સેમ જ રહે એટલા માટે.
યસ, કરંટ I1 એમાંથી પાસ થશે.
ચેન્જ ન થાય.
યસ,
So here we go directly from V1 to V2 without the induction state of V1 and V2.
V1 to V2 for this portion here,
For this portion,
there is transformation ratio. It will increase the voltage magnitude from here according to Faraday's law. So here you will give V1, you will get step up voltage.
and V1 here is
K times V1, that is V2. So here is the V1 supply voltage, and this is the output voltage. This is the phenomena that call transfer all the elements on the primary side.
then we cancel E1 and E2.
No, we do not cancel E1 and E2. You come late, so you will not grasp this idea. But it's okay, when you read this, you will get the idea what we are doing. This is the main part for that. Okay. EMF will be there, but we do not need to mention that back EMF right now. Both induced EMF E1 and E2. We can mention primary, secondary side on the primary side, as well as all the primary component on secondary side. So same way, if they ask you to draw all the things and all the circuits are given in the book that you use, so I am not going to draw that. But if they ask you to draw the transformer equivalent circuit that is referred to secondary side, then you have to shift all those components on the secondary side. At that time, we do not use this two component. We will neglect it. We will generally transfer these two components only. Okay, so that will become a J2, and this will become a J2 dash. Okay, because it will transfer. So accordingly, I can write down that XL2 dash is equals to XL2 divided by K square. Okay, same way XL1 dash is K square XL1. Alright. Let me check if anything is left.